How to stay calm and make good decisions in a financial crisis. Let me ask you a serious question. Where were you during the last financial crisis? And more importantly, how did you feel? Were you calm or were you anxious, confused, and constantly checking news and your investments? Because here's something I've observed over many years, both professionally and personally. Financial crises don't destroy wealth first, they destroy decision making first. Markets recover, economies recover. Bad decisions made in panic can set people back years, even decades. In today's video, I want to talk to you about how to stay calm and make good financial decisions in times of crisis. Whether it's a market crash, inflation shock, job uncertainty, or global instability. This is not about predicting the future. This is about leading yourself well when uncertainty is high. Why financial crises are mainly psychological. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Most financial crises are not only economic events, they are emotional events. Fear spreads faster than facts. Headlines become louder than logic. Social media amplifies panic. During a crisis, people sell good assets at bad prices. They abandon long-term plans. They rush into safe decisions that actually harms them in the long run. The irony is, the same people who are confident during good times suddenly lose all conviction when prices fall, even though nothing fundamental about their long-term goal has changed. This is why leadership matters, even in personal finance, because calm people make strategic decisions. Panicked people make reactive decisions. Let me give you a real life example. Panic selling. During major market downturns, whether it was 2008, 2020, or more recent volatility, I've seen people sell quality assets at the bottom. Why? Not because the asset was bad, not because their long-term plan had changed, but because emotion overpowered logic. Some of those same assets later recovered strongly. The painful part is most people didn't lose money because of the market. They lost money because they couldn't stay calm long enough to let time work for them. This is one of the biggest failures we see, not only in companies, but in individuals as well. Here are some key learnings which can be crucial for you in the future. Learn to separate noise from reality. The first rule in any financial crisis is this: reduce the noise, increase clarity. News channels, social media, but leaders do the opposite. They slow down information intake. They focus on facts, not opinions. They revisit fundamentals. Ask yourself, has my long-term goal changed? Has the underlying value of my assets changed? Or has only the price changed? Most of the time, it's just the price, not value. And price volatility is the cost of long-term returns. Another principle is have a plan before the crisis. Calm decisions during a crisis are rarely made during the crisis. They are made before the crisis. So having a plan is crucial. This is where leadership and discipline come in. A solid financial plan answers these questions. How much risk can I actually tolerate? How long is my investment horizon? What assets am I holding, and why? When you already know your answers, panic has less power over you. This is exactly why organizations create crisis management plans. Personal finance should be treated the same way. No plan equals emotional decisions. Let me give you a real life example. Job and income uncertainty. During uncertain times, people often panic about their income. What if I lose my job? What if my business slows down? Some react by liquidating long-term investments, taking on high-interest debt, making rushed career decisions. But I've also seen people do the opposite. They build emergency buffers early. They reduce unnecessary expenses calmly. They focus on skills and adaptability. Same crisis, very different outcome. The difference wasn't intelligence, it was emotional control and preparation. Another principle is control what you can control. In uncertain times, leaders focus on controllables. You can't control markets or governments or global events, but you can control your spending, your savings rate, your learning and skills, your emotional reactions. This shift is powerful because the moment you focus on what you can control, anxiety reduces and clarity increases. Calm returns. Another principle is long-term thinking is a competitive advantage. Here's something most people miss. In a crisis, long-term thinkers have an unfair advantage. Why? Because when others panic, they sell quality assets cheaply, give up opportunities, make short-term decisions. Long-term thinkers stay patient. They understand crises are temporary, volatility is normal, time is more powerful than timing. This mindset alone separates leaders from followers, financially and otherwise. Let me give you a powerful way of reframing your mindset. Calmness is not inaction. Let me be clear. Staying calm does not mean doing nothing. It means acting thoughtfully, not emotionally, reviewing, not reacting, adjusting strategy, not abandoning it. Calmness is not weakness. Calmness is strength under pressure. My closing remarks to you, let me leave you with this. Financial crisis will come and go. That can be history. But the real question is, who will you be when uncertainty shows up? The one who panics or the one who leads themselves calmly? Because in the long run, wealth doesn't belong to the smartest people. It belongs to the most disciplined and emotionally stable people. If you found this useful, like the video, share it with your loved ones and subscribe for more practical insights on leadership, finance and long-term thinking. Until next time, stay calm, stay focused and think long-term. Thank you very much for listening.